Hello, 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 my beautiful people. Welcome to another video. Gonna be reacting to this video. You should stay single, and this is by I forget name so quick. I think it's Shaq 2 times. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about me reacting to people, reacting to videos. I think this is pretty cool, but I'm kind of torn in between the two. Should I be reacting to the original content or should I react with a reactor? Kind of torn in between the two. Let me know what you guys think, what I should do down in the comments below. But nonetheless, let's get into the video.
What's your question for men, Miss Kayla?
How did you figure I have a question?
Because that was the part of the whole topic.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I just want to say how you just mentioned that, okay, I can go get some outside of the relationship. I think that you're saying, okay, you as a person, you personally, you're not going to bring back home a baby. You're not going to bring back home a disease. But that's not how a lot of men operate.
I agree.
A lot of men, they want to enjoy the full pleasure of a woman, which means without protection.
Right.
So you are not only saying to me as the woman that's at home, you like a star and again washing the washboards and all of that. You're saying to me, not only is doing all of that not going to make you monogamous, but you don't even care enough about.
Why did you give Cardi a pass? You talked about Cardi and you just said all this shit. And you said it was this reason, it was that reason, and now when it come to you, for some reason it's not the same. Y'all gotta stop giving passes. When it's wrong, it's wrong. It don't matter if Cardi do it, if you do it, if she do it. It's the wrong is wrong, and you can't make wrong right. And I mean that respectfully.
Oh, no. Cardi is different because I understand Cardi's pain when you're trying to become like a star and wash and take care of his.
Understand my pain with Jay.
Okay.
Understand? I wanted to fuck her like a star. I wanted to bend her up like a pretzel. I wanted to crack her like some crab legs. Understand my pain. You know what I'm saying? You was emotionally unavailable. You didn't want to have sex with me. But Jazz was ready. You wanted me to take you out for chicken wings and fries and didn't want to give me no pussy afterwards. But Jazz was ready. Understand? If it's okay for Cardi, it should be okay for who? For me. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. That ugly money. But you never asked a question. You made a statement. Thank you. That ugly money. You have a question.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I just wanted to make it a point that a lot of men, like even if
My point is not a question. Once again, I don't know which school system you graduated from, but a point doesn't have a question mark at the end of it. It has a period, a comma, or an exclamation point. Can you please say something that has a question mark at the end so we can answer it and not get triggered on your that ugly money.
Respectfully.
Come back to me because I'm so focused on making this point because a lot of men do want to go outside and get outside, but they think that their woman isn't going to be hurt because they're taking chances with their health.
Oh, no, we don't think that the woman's going to be hurt. We just think that we're going to be happy. It's not about you. See, you think the world revolves around you. You think the world revolves around your emotions. Your emotions don't pay nobody's bills, nigga. They're not that important to the world. And women think that the world revolves around what the they feel and think. Nobody feels, nobody's life, nobody's lifestyle is funded by your emotion. So I could give a and the only way I'm going to give a fuck is if I actually like you or care about you. But other than that, they're not that important. My bills will not be paid if you are. My bills going to be paid regardless if you are happy or not. Why should I care about your little emotion? Your emotions ain't helping me out none.
Now I have a question. Okay,
there you go.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a personal example. Okay. I'm somebody who bought a house real young, 25, bought my own house.
Congratulations.
All the bills are in my name. None of the bills are in my mom's name. My mom told me to get the hell out. Okay, it can't go back. So all of this is on me. So if you have all of those things going for you, so we both have all of the same things going for each other, then that means that financially we have nothing to offer each other but emotional stability and other types of stability that money can't buy. So this means peace of mind.
What's the question?
What's the question?
Okay. So the question, I'm making a point first before I get to the question because you made it seem as though.
What is the question, Kayla? Just give us your question. We got got your point. You said it 3 times. Tell us the question, ma'am.
You're an
Okay,
adult.
so the question is, do you ever feel like you
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like women do this a lot. Like you want something specific, you want something in particular. They put all this dressing around what you're trying to ask until the last minute they finally get to the point. And whether that's from you either pressuring them or just, wording it differently where they can ask, where they can finally answer the question. A lot of women do this. Shout out to Kamala Harris. She's the best professional at it. It's called word salad.
would meet a woman that she doesn't have to give you what you were putting so much emphasis on, like she doesn't have to give you that because she offers so much more, and that you can
Never. That's wild what you just said. Whoa. Ma'am, did you just say that because you provide other stuff that my sex drive would be lowered? You provide other things in this situation, so now I don't get hard. That's what you just said. It don't matter what you do. No matter how much money you make, how many houses you own, no matter how many dogs you have trained to become like actual Dobermans who watch the house. I don't care if you're Batman. If you're actually a woman, but you dress up like Batman, you fight crime, that doesn't change that I'm still gonna want to partake in that once a day, maybe even twice a day. It's still not gonna change that. She brings so much that I'm gonna want other things besides that. That's crack. Whoa.
give you what you were putting so much emphasis on, like she doesn't have to give you that because she offers so much more, and that you can.
Hell no! Drop a bomb. I don't give a how cool she is. I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care what a great personality she has. If at some point in time she doesn't want to give me some, it doesn't matter about all of the 3 things that I just mentioned. The fact that she doesn't want to me lets me know that we're not compatible. I shouldn't be spending my time, my money, my energy, my resources on her because she's not meant for me respectfully.
Everything.
It's part of a relationship. You just want everybody to change your life without them. And it's
man, to me, it's really like a phenomenon of like women that really just don't understand men. They don't understand them. And not only do they not understand them, they don't want to understand them. So they're pretty much gameless. And it really sucks because men are really pressured by this because they really want to have sexual relations or whatever the case may be. So they fall into the pressure of giving them whatever they want in order to get what they need. And this is the result. You just, it makes my head hurt. I'll keep it real with you. It makes my head hurt sometimes when I watch people speak and how they speak. Because you can really, if you think about it, it's like, okay, let's flip this on you. And you have a dude that you really like, but he doesn't show you any type of affection. He don't want to kiss you. He don't want to hold hands. He don't want to do anything of that nature with you. But, he loves just taking up your time. He loves taking up your resources, all that shit. You're going to feel drained out. But women don't put themselves in another person's shoes a lot of the time. They just kind of think of themselves. And, man, this is what you get. This is what you get.
It's not gonna happen. You think your pretty face and your new nails and your new toes mean that you should get your bills paid because you some fine. That means nothing. There's a bunch of fine out of here. And
No, it's like that. You trying to look attractive. You know what comes along with that, right? You're attractive. Yeah. What do you think I want to do because you're attractive? Why would you even being attractive mean anything if it didn't come along with me bending you over a couch? That sounds so crazy. Say, oh, it's not everything. Then don't look attractive. Walk around this earth looking well, technically you dyed your eyebrows and right now you do look crazy. So I'm be honest with you. You're doing a great job of making me not want to. But don't ever mess with yourself. Don't take baths. Don't do anything. Let your face and everything for you just fall apart. Then you'll find out if the guy you're with wants to take care of you, but don't care if you look good. But guess what? Homeless men be trying to get women too. And guess what they be doing in them bushes? Yep, hanky panky. They be doing all types of nasty things in them bushes while being homeless.
It's fine. They got their own business. Yep. It's fine. They got their own condo. Yep. It's fine. Take 2 vacations a year without the nigga that she's talking to.
Don't even need your
Don't need it. So when
still living
and she's not tripping about her. So when I add that into the equation, if there's a bunch of beautiful women exactly like you doing all of these other things, what makes you so special when you're not keeping up with what the standard is for your counterparts?
I'm gonna be real. I'm the realest out here, okay? So I ain't.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a
You sound retarded. You're the realest one out here. A lady who wants a guy to take care of her or at least
Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work, man. I am telling you. Hey, I'm glad I'm off the market, man. I'm glad I'm off the market. But even if I was in the market, right? I'm not dealing with bullshit like this. These motherfuckers, you on the phone with them? Oh, you ain't finna. All right, don't worry about it. Hey, let me call you back. That's it, right then and there. Bye. You ain't never gonna hear from a nigga again. Not coming to holler at you. Don't want to see your homegirls. None of that. On to the next. You playing? I'm not finna play. I'm not finna play. So wrong, and I'm calling out men right here. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas be playing with this shit. I be playing with girls like this who want to play with you, and you wasting your time. Now you all mad, willy nilly. You know, talking up to your homeboys or girls don't want to do this, girl don't want to do that. You know, a lot of y'all niggas gameless too, to be honest with you. A lot of y'all niggas super gameless. You got to do better. You got to do better.
Financially help her, but she don't want to give up that Gucci. You're the realest out here. No, you're a phony. That's what you are. You're a walking phony with the different color eyebrows that you really should go get checked like mentally. I don't know who told you that changing your eyebrows was a good idea. Maybe that's what they do. Maybe that's what niggas do nowadays. That's some new God.
Personally, I don't care what.
Hold on, you got a man right now? You're single. Drop a bomb.
Okay.
I ain't single. As long as you think like this, as long as you keep talking and not receiving information, you will not have a man no time soon. You will have 40 years old and you will have cats and kittens and all type of animals in your house, but you will not have in-house or anything that protects, provides, or takes care of you because you acted like you were bigger than the program, respectfully. You're not bigger than the program.
I am the program.
You
okay?
keep being single.
Talking about she is the program.
Keep being single, humbly and respectfully.
I'm going to try to answer her question untriggered. I'm going to try to give you some clarity. And first and foremost, salute to your confidence.
Hey!
I think it's an amazing that you have worth and self-value, and you really feel that your presence is going to change other people's lives. I think that's amazing. It's narcissistic, but it's amazing.
There you go. Yes.
So I'm going to try to answer your question. You were saying that. Go ahead and rephrase the question one more time for the clip.
Okay, so if a woman, don't just question me.
Just a question, ma'am.
Don't do that. If a woman is offering you everything that you can offer her, if she's doing it for herself, do you ever feel like she does not have to give you? Because at least just like you shouldn't have to go out and get some other just because she didn't give it to you. Yeah, so do you feel like you should ever you can just be with her, only her, and not get no outside? She can give herself everything you can give.
You're asking me if I'm okay with a woman not doing what a woman is supposed to do in a relationship.
No, see, he just
listen. I'm answering your question.
No, you twisted my word.
No, I'm telling you what the question is.
You're about to trigger him, and he's about to hit them buttons. He's about to hit them buttons because what you're doing right now.
He want to. That's not. I get what she's trying to say. Damn, I'm sorry, y'all. It's like sometimes I expose the content because I just like things how it is, uncut and raw. I think entertainment has its place, and that's what they do too, is entertain. Either he's purposely missing the question that she's asking, or he's missing it on purpose, or he's just missing it, right, unintentionally. She's asking if there's two people, they have a lot of the similar qualities, like one has a house, another person has a house, another person has a car, another person has a car, and they both got money. They both make $120K a year, and they go out and they start dating. Because she doesn't want to have sex with him, does that mean that he should go out and have sex and go sleep around with other women? If you ask the old Dre, I say yeah. But I'm just in a different span of my time in my life now. And, I would say no. I wouldn't say he should go sleeping around with a whole bunch of other women. I think he's tainting those other women that he's dealing with. And he's also tainting himself. What he can do is definitely shop around and get to know other women. I would say that, that should be okay. That should be hands on the table because you guys are not officially boyfriend and girlfriend. But let's keep in mind that men are sexual beings, sexual creatures. If you're in that notion that, this guy isn't wanting to advance with me and stuff like that, you kind of, I don't know, you off in the head a little bit because it's kind of what it is at this point. That's just how the dating game goes. Like, you should know that by now, especially at your age. But I would say that a man shouldn't go sleeping around with a whole bunch of women. Now, to give you game, like just to keep you, on your toes, if this dude had value for himself, most men are going to go and sleep with other women. How about that? Most men are going to go sleep with other women, especially of that stature. If they got their own stuff, their own car, and then you not really trying to go down on them because you don't want to, for whatever reason, maybe you want to stay celibate for whatever reason. And, I think that's a good, beautiful thing. Most chances are he going to go sleep around. And that's just one of those things you got to be okay with. And it's kind of starting to unveil itself to me. Like, she wants him to do that, like not go sleep around with other women because that's something she partake in. And you can't control everyone. That's the cold game about dating. You can't control what people are going to do and stuff like that. You just have to play the part in it, and you play your part and you be your best self. And you also know the game at hand. I think she needs to do a lot better at understanding men a little bit more if she wants to have a success rate of what she wants. And also, if you still live in this lifestyle of, like, if you still sleeping around, like, throw it out the window completely. Like, if you're not fully celibate, you're not worshiping God, you want a godly man that does stuff like that, You need to partake in stuff like that yourself 100%. And I mean 100%, not one foot in, one foot out. Like, go to a church, go find godly men that don't go sleep around with a whole bunch of women and don't indulge themselves, don't indulge themselves in those type of things. Point blank, period.
So in a relationship with a guy who's protecting and providing for you, you don't think actually your job is to sleep with him. You know how crazy you just sound? I'm pretty sure nobody actually knows this thing, but I'm going to say it again. You do know if a guy do not relieve himself at least 21 times, or I think more than that. I don't know how many times. It's high. It's a high number a month. He is in danger of getting prostate cancer. So yes, my dear, that is your job. And now you're about to say he didn't twist your words. He's just letting you know what your job is. So
that's cap. You don't have to release yourself 21 days. Highly suggest semen retention. Check out my YouTube content if you want more info on that.
You're not confused.
Saying, you're asking me if I okay with a woman not being a woman. Your core job to me is for peace and pleasure. You're saying, I don't want to give you pleasure. I'm just going to give you peace and provisions. Okay, cool. Are you okay with me if someone was to come in this door today, heaven forbid, and I'm your man, and they come in here and they say, give it up, and I run behind that couch and say, take her first. Are you okay with going home with me after I gave you to them niggas when they were sticking us up? Are you okay with that?
Of course not.
Okay, then. So me being a man, I'm supposed to protect and provide. If you're not okay with me not protecting you and your cat doesn't get wet, there is no way in the world I'm going to put my life on the line if your don't get wet for me. That ugly mother. So you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do as a woman, and I do what I'm supposed to do as a man. Things are going to be amazing. But if you don't want to show up for work, neither am I, ma'am. Right? I answered it untriggered. Do you understand that? You cannot think that I am going to put my life on the line if you won't put your cat on the bedroom table. Bedroom table is crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
get in there. Go how
You cannot think that I'm going to willing to risk my life to protect you if you are not willing to please me. And I have no problem. If you want to take that off the board, cool. I'm taking my off the board too. We can play that game. If you want to withhold, I will withhold.
I'm not playing that game. You get out. I'm kicking you out. There's no game. There's no games. I'm too old.
Yeah, don't deal with them. Like, if y'all not on the same page with shit, don't deal with them. And the way he answered the question too, it's kind of like, it's a good analogy. It's a really good analogy. Like, if you finna take this off the table, okay, I can take this off the table. I can take my masculinity that you want in a man at all given times, since you want to take away pleasure away from me, which is one of the things that I want. You want to take one of the things that I want away? Cool. I'll do it too. I say don't even do that. Just don't deal with them at all. Find a person that'll give you 100. It's no use playing games with people like this. Really, it really is no use. You'll be stuck in time in between their time, you know, and literally that means you're going to lose your time because you're stuck in their time. So, man, just don't waste your time and go and find that person that is on the same page or on the same journey with you that's more equally yoked. And this lady, I wouldn't recommend to any male friend that walked up to me and say, hey, man, you know, you got some woman out there that be, you know, marriage minded or whatever the case. I couldn't recommend this lady here.
I'm finna do this thing. Get out. We're not finna do you did this, so I'm gonna do this. I did this, so you do this. No, heifer, get the fuck out. Get out of my house, okay? I'm gonna be just like Eminem mama when Eminem made her mad. Get out of my house.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my house.
I really believe that. I don't want you here. And if you stay longer, I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna pee in all the bowls in the house. So then you really want to get out. Get out, or I will stop paying the rent and they're gonna take it. I don't know what I gotta do, but you're not staying here. Get out.
You dig what I'm saying? If I update you and you don't want to goddamn reciprocate it anyway, cool. I won't take my money off the board. I have no problem with that. But you can't get mad when I take my shit back because you taking the shit that you got.
So if a woman gets upset and just she's in her field, she's not going to give you the best sex you ever had because she's upset. She's not going to show up fully as herself.
Right.
Do you still want the cat?
For sure. Yes, thank you. That ugly mother. Just bend over, baby. That ugly mother. I'm still going to get it off. It may not be great. Hey, that ugly mother. I still going to give me a nut, right? That's good.
Man, y'all tripping, man. I'm not finna deal. No, I'm not dealing with no motherfucker who want to get an attitude, don't want to really give. No, no. Count me out. For real. Hell, honestly, we really want to talk about it. You borderline touching the rim on somebody saying, you know what, I ain't really like it. And then they go report you talking about some, oh, he graped me. Yeah, man, no, hell no, just leave her alone.
Right, you say, I'm one of the realest ever, right? I mean, that's good. Okay, then if it's some pressure, I'm going to be fine regardless. That ugly mother. Now, I'm not definitely, let me make sure I'm not okay with the woman that does not want to have sex. I'm not going to have sex with a woman that is not compliant. But what I'm saying.
Yeah, if she's not compliant, she can leave. Get out. Go ahead. Leave. I'm not taking care of you and I'm not doing all this stuff for you if this is not. Whoa. Get out. Oh, boy.
Is if you're not into it, I don't give a fuck. Goddamn, I'm still gonna get a that ugly mother. Do you care if I'm happy about paying the rent at the first of the month?
Yes.
So would you?
Lesser clippers. They're not hard enough. The angle is too high. They're not polished. They're not particularly sharp. You will never find another nail cutter on the market.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Listen. So my rent is $5,000 in the house I stay at, and you don't have it. And you saying that I'm emotionally unstable and I don't feel like paying the rent. So you're saying that you're okay with me not paying the rent because I'm mad at you.
I'm not saying that I'm okay with
What? See what I mean? That's fentanyl.
And it's not a problem.
She's retarded.
See
That clip was funny.
It's cool when they do it. It's a
fentanyl.
problem when I do it. Now, you can take your off the board, but when I take my off the board, it's not okay. But if you don't want to, I don't want to pay. Simple and plain. Pay what you weigh in this world for free. I don't owe you. You ain't grow up with me. You wasn't in a goddamn war fighting in a war. I don't owe you. So if I do something for you, you need to do something for me or stop asking. That ugly money.
I don't know what you don't get about that.
I don't know. I
don't know.
I think it's a fair
she
deal.
Keep asking over and over. But what if I don't want to give you? But what if I don't want to give you? You don't gotta be with me. That's cool. I don't gotta pay. You can just go and do your beautiful thing that you be doing, but just stop looking for and having expectations.
Do you know how many women in Clinton County need a place to stay? Do you know? I got 4 cars. You know how many women need a car to drive? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Look, I'm just saying. I'm just speaking for instance. Say Jazz ain't got no car and she stay on your couch. You think Jazz ain't gonna take that? Yeah, hey, Jazz, I'm going to pay all the bills, give you a car to drive, invest in your business and everything. All you got to do is make sure my house clean, talk to me with some respect, and the living shit out of me. That sounds like a pretty good deal. You don't know how many women going to do that? And you think that your vibe is so amazing that a nigga is not going to offer that to somebody else?
Shit, boy, this sounds like Kevin Samuels all over again. It's so crazy the amount of women that would go on that show and really think exactly like that. Like, they shit don't sink. They deserve the world because they got their career all together. They got this, they got that, but they not finna offer up anything. Man, it'd be crazy how many women come on that show, and they still out there today, y'all. I really think women like this have landed on their head because it's like they're asking, and then they come to these conversations asking men these questions, but not really looking for the answer that they want to hear. They want to hear things that, make them feel good. We give them what they don't want to hear, but it's the truth. They not really looking for these answers. They just want to, vent, get it off of themselves, and also for you to agree with that. And that's why they be stuck. That's why they be single at a later age, but they always talking about when they gonna get married and how a dude gonna do them like this and that. I don't think so.
Because your synergy's that dope. I love your confidence. Borderline narcissism, but I love it. It don't make sense.
I don't know. That's borderline. That's either that or retardation. That's disgusting for you to think that like your energy or whatever, your chi in the room is so strong that I don't get hard no more. I don't want vagina no more because your energy is that strong. I was like, oh man, she don't want to give it to me. Guess what? I guess I just went limp because her energy is so strong. I don't even know how you could process. Well, same person who dyed their eyebrows. I can definitely now see why she thinks this. If you thought that was a good idea to do your eyebrows, I know you think what you're saying also makes sense.
For what I have to bring to the table for you to with me, and you're talking about the things that you're bringing is free of charge, and you want to take some off the table. Everything about me is abundance. I live a life of abundance. We ain't hurt for nothing. If you hungry, go eat. We can eat whatever you want. You can drink whatever you want. We go on vacations and everything like that. I worked hard to achieve a life of abundance. Why would I go without if I have worked my whole life to have a life of abundance? I'm going to with an abundant bitch.
And why do you think it's cool to withhold all this? What the is going on?
It sounds like
some scam. That sound like mid.
I'm just saying.
Drop a bomb. Might be mid.
All right.
The only women I know that want to withhold for 90 days, 120 days, because they don't got no good. A woman that's on her and know she got some good. She trying to give you that good because she know what's gonna happen after she give you that good. If you make me wait for this mid. It's gonna immediately be a no for me, respectfully. You made me wait, and then I got some. It was, you feel what I'm saying? Okay.
I just think that
I'm not gonna lie, they did a good job. Now that was a good job of saying that. I don't know if it's true, but it was a reverse shaming tactic that they just used on her. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I might start using that. I might find a way to use that on whenever I get an argument with a lady. Oh yeah, man, that thing must not be as good as you think it is. Because come on, my dear, really, please.
everybody.
Yeah, that's petty. You ain't gotta do all that shit. You ain't gotta do all that, man. You ain't got to do all that. I really think as soon as there's contention in that regard, it's gone. It's not. Yeah, man.
In a relationship, for a relationship to work, everybody should put their best foot forward. Everybody should bring what they got. I'm going to bring everything that I got to the table where I can be an asset to you. If I feel that you're holding back on me,
I'm bringing everything but a.
I'm rolling. I don't even. Why would I even do that? I work too hard to even get a woman like yourself to see me. Because y'all go through drive-throughs at McDonald's, and it be plenty of men in those drive-throughs, and y'all don't even see them niggas' faces. They're invisible to you. So the fact of the matter is that I worked 20 years of my life to get to the point where you see me, and you think that I'm gonna go without when I've done everything in my life to have more. I'm gonna accept less. Did that even make sense to you? Would you even do that? Would you accept less if you have done you have bought houses, you went to school, you have worked hard, you have educated yourself and came up. Would you accept less from a man?
Hold on,
would you accept half of a man?
You took me on a date, you spent $300. Are you cool with me just going home back to the crib? You took me on a date you spent $300. You took me out on a date. What would you expect?
Let her answer my question. Listen, answer my question right quick.
I know it.
Are you okay as a woman accepting half of a man?
When you say half of a man, what exactly are we talking about?
Oh my God.
When these people come in here with guns blazing, I'm going to jump behind the couch and I'm going to say, take her.
No, when we say half,
are you okay?
He just said it. Don't say now when we say half of a man, that means protect, provide, split in half. If he provides, there is no protection. No protection. If he can protect, there is no providing. No providing. Or sometimes the nigga gets scared and you might have to go, but sometimes he'll protect you and sometimes he'll pay the bills. Sometimes he won't. That's half. That's what half is.
With that.
Because you saying half of a man.
That's half of a man. A man is
not show up emotionally unavailable.
Right.
These women having to take care of.
I am willing to provide. I'm not willing to protect. These niggas come in here. I'm running in the back. Are you okay with that?
That's not half of them.
Yes or no?
That's not. No, I mean, of course not. But I'm
Okay,
just saying,
so why would
half.
I be okay with you not doing the things that I need from you?
okay, but you're not going to show up 100% every day. You just can't. It's impossible. You're not going to show up.
Well, then
happy
I'm only
happy
gonna
to
run.
pay
I'm
bills.
only gonna run behind the couch on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You only gonna get robbed and kidnapped twice a week. Then. Okay, you're only gonna get robbed and kidnapped twice a week. Cool. The fact of the matter is, as a grown woman, you should show up for your man each and every damn day because he's got to show up for you each and every damn day, and that's what it calls emotional intelligence and being in a goddamn committed adult relationship. Show up. Whether you feel good or not, show up. All right, Sergeant. Oh, stay single. Yeah. Stay single. It's cool. Yeah, pay your own bills. I'm cool. Sergeant Nay, what's your question for myself, Biz, or men in general?
Yeah, I talked about so much. Okay, so spinning back
I'm
to
gonna stop it right there, y'all. I think that was it. They got it off for me, honestly. A little bit above what I'm used to watching. But anyway, look, I think my advice to her is stay single, as they were saying. Definitely stay single because it's like, where are you going to go with that type of mentality? And, you know, but if you are staying celibate yourself, you know what I'm saying? You want to put yourself around men who are on that same journey with you. But that's if you're doing it. I feel like a lot of women that say that, they're not really living that lifestyle. And I've had that encounter plenty of times where I have a woman tell me, oh, I'm waiting till marriage. And next thing you know. So just to put that out there. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Much love. Peace. Appreciate you tuning in.